Hey, what's going on YouTube? Back with another one. Solos on Caldera, as usual. Cooper Carbine RPG. This is the last video I'll probably do on this setup, this loadout. Just wanted to showcase it a good amount and kind of show people why it's so popular and some different things you can do, some different gunfights. Dropping in over here by the scavenger. I'm kind of being passive with it. I want to see if a bunch of people land there or not. I'm going to grab some guns. KGM-40 off the ground. Not a bad option. It's pretty accurate. It's not your best option, but it'll work for now. That and a iron horn revolving. I think that's how you say that. See this guy down there. 35 round mag on the KGM-40 is kind of a pain, but anyway, this guy's kind of lost there. He didn't have anywhere to go. So, DP-27, I'm going to get this scavenger contract, see if I can get that knocked out. And I do right there. Finish that. Okay, we're going to head to the buy, see if we can get a loadout here early. Come around the corner here. I've got the DP-27 and a Type 100. That's about as good of floor loot as you're going to get right now. Trying to sneak up on this guy a little bit. He actually made a good choice of getting some high ground there. And he actually re-challenged right at the same spot with the well gun. Not a bad play, but obviously had big advantage on him. Got him taken care of. I love the 300 health in Caldera right now. I think that's awesome. Got my loadout. I think it makes gunfights a lot more interesting. You're less likely to just get instantly deleted by guns, and so if you're in a good position, but maybe you had your back turned or something, you still have a chance in that gunfight because you can get to cover and catch the other person out in the open or something, which is kind of how it should be, I think. But not to the extent of Iron Trials, which I think is just a little bit ridiculous. I think it's a little unfair to people who maybe don't have, you know, a computer or a scuff controller or something. You need that element of you can instantly delete somebody who's cracked out without them just turning and piecing you up a little bit. But anyway, so got the recon knocked out. I normally don't do those, but had to do something. There wasn't anybody in my area, no contracts. Wait for this guy to get in the open. Sometimes I feel bad. Kind of loadout camping. I wasn't really because I was rotating there, but I know what it looks like, so sorry not sorry. I want kills too, so it's an easy way to get kills. Easy way to clear out your area too, right? Your section of the map. If you've got a bunch of people from your area converge into one spot and you wipe them out, then you know you're kind of clear for the next rotation. Unless somebody's really rotating hard. And in Caldera, that's only going to be with a vehicle, honestly. This guy's trying to get his loadout too. I saw him on the high alert and couldn't figure out where he was, and then came out of the woodwork trying to get his guns. It looks like, what did he have? I couldn't even tell what he had, but I see an STG over there. But anyway, STG is a good option too. If you're looking for Vanguard assault rifles, it's probably your best long-range option overall, as far as combination of time to kill. This guy, I didn't even see a scope flash or nothing, so shout out to him. He actually made kind of a good play there, and somehow didn't get hit by that. I don't know what happened there, but he had the Swiss. People who are on the Swiss just irritate me. I don't know why. It's just, I guess it's kind of a sweaty loadout. I personally am a Car 98 guy. Drop shot here in the gulag. That MG42 is tough to use. Drop back in on my stuff. Hoping to get my guns back and then get some perks eventually, but I know this guy's probably still hanging out around here. Just based on his loadout, when you're running a sniper, you generally and I actually just saw him up there out of the corner of my eye, so I'm going to kind of chase him. I wanted to get behind him, stay out of the line of sight. Right now, the Swiss is just so good. It's tough to challenge it with an assault rifle, and this guy caught him sleeping. So, I thought this was the same guy, but it wasn't. This guy actually had a Car 98, so there you go. At least I think that guy had a Swiss. It could have been the same guy. I'm not 100% sure now. I'm kind of second guessing. I'd have to go back and look. But anyway, hit the buy station, grab a UAV. Don't see anybody near me without ghost, so that's cool. Fine with me. I mean, I've got, what do I have at this point? Is that 6 kills? Yeah. 6 kills, 37 left, so I'm actually sitting pretty good. I think my PR on Caldera is 19. So not close to a PR, but still, anytime you can pick up 10 kills in solos, you got a good game. I don't care what anybody says. It's tough to drop 10 kills. You've gotta play good and then also be in the right lobby. Because competent players will stay out of the open, and you won't see them. So if you're going through a lobby and you're like, man, I'm not seeing anybody on your rotations, you know, that's a good sign that there's probably a lot of good players in that lobby, and they're trying to hunt you. So try to take out this car. I absolutely hate cars. I think at this point in the day, I was just sick of it. Luckily, this guy tried to reset. He wasn't sure where I went. He didn't have a UAV up or nothing, so... And the disrespect there. Normally, I don't do that, but I must have just been tired of cars today. He had the Roman... What is it? The Roman what? Roman Standard. That's right. That's what that Swiss blueprint is. That could have been the guy from earlier, Lapa Swiss. Kind of a sweaty lobby, or sweaty loadout, sorry. Kind of glad that I took him out of the game, honestly, because I didn't want to deal with that late game with him having a car and everything. You can kind of see we've got some bodies and stuff, some cars around here. I can tell this is a high traffic area. And I actually had a guy snipe at me, or snipe near me. So I'm like, you know what, let's just get Ghost, get out of here, and get into some cover. I know there's a guy around here because I saw him, so I'm trying to be real careful and real diligent about checking my corners. You really have to be in this area too, just because there's so many places somebody could sneak in behind you. So I got this guy. I thought he was coming towards me. Nope, he turned. I just hate people that hop in cars and drive around. I get it, that's kind of the only way to get high kills, but it's still just so annoying because they're still so overpowered. I think I ran into Pie Man the other day, and he absolutely embarrassed me. He pulled up on me and then switched seats while the car was still moving and just absolutely beamed me. I stepped out into the open a little bit because I figured he was still driving. Tried to fry him, and he switched seats and just deleted me. That was a good play. I mean, ain't much I can do about that. Caught this guy sleeping. Kind of waited him out for a while. Didn't want to overcommit. I don't have a submachine gun, right? So something to consider if you come around a corner and somebody's in your face. Basically, you know, and they've got any kind of a good sub, you're in some trouble when you're running the Cooper Carbine. Although it is pretty good up close, if it's a good player, you're in trouble. So glad to get rid of him. Kind of just policing my area now, making sure there's nobody else. I do like this spot because I've got that buy station that somebody called in over there. I don't know why they did that because there's a buy literally probably 50 yards from them, but it's alright. So this guy still driving around. Super good shot with the rocket, so I'm gonna push it aggressively. He's got nowhere to go. I don't know where he went, so I don't see him, so I'm just gonna... I thought the car would blow up, so once again they nerfed the RPG. I think that's so dumb. I think it should blow up the car in one hit, but I don't know where he is. Somebody called in a airstrike, so there's a lot going on here, and I know I'm not being very stealthy. Where this guy is. Oh, there he is. See ya. So, took care of him, thank goodness. Bought another UAV. There's the rest of the players, right? So without Ghost, or with Ghost now, if you're not moving, you show up on the UAV. And I think that's awesome. So I can see everybody right now. I'm at a huge advantage. There's 3 left, and I can see both players. Super rare to have that back in the day. A lot of times if there was 3 left, everybody's ghosted. You had no idea. Now I've got a huge advantage. I've got a UAV up. I went and got zone. So now I know these two are probably going to run into each other on the rotation. So I'm just going to sit here and third party it. Pick up an easy win. I know at this point I've pretty much got the game won. Because I know where they both are. I've got this guy up to my right. I try to gain some ground. I saw him pushing over towards that other guy. So I'm just going to wait. And I heard him fight. And I heard him kill him. So there he is. He was moving around pretty good, but he was out in the open. Nothing he can do about that. So easy win there. I think I had 11 kills, so it was a lot of fun out there. Obviously, Rebirth, like I said, is kind of the rage right now, but don't sleep on Caldera. They're fixing it. I'm telling people it's going to turn into a lot of fun. Make some map changes, but anyway, hope you guys liked that video. Last Cooper Carbine video. I know you guys are probably ready for something else, but as usual, you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I'll be back with another one, and I'll see you then. Peace.